Labor leader Anthony Albanese is being urged to work with Prime Minister Scott Morrison to pass religious freedom legislation next month when Parliament resumes. The Australian reports some senior Labor MPs have warned the swing against the party in some Western Sydney seats proved to need the help to implement the new laws. A number of Labor frontbenchers have also warned people of faith are turning against Labor, arguing freedom of religion played a part in the party's loss in the election. Meanwhile, former Labor leader Bill Shorten has dismissed reports he wants a return to the leadership as Mr Albanese prepares to unveil his new look shadow cabinet.
In Bill Shorten's parting address to his caucus before Anthony Albanese was declared leader, he lashed out at the so-called vested interests that he says lost Labor the election.
We were up against corporate leviathans, telling lies, spreading fear.
A more nuanced assessment from his successor.
There's no doubt that vested interests did play a role, but we also have to accept our responsibility that some of the policies that we put forward clearly didn't connect with enough people.
One of those policies, scrapping franking credits. Some in Labor believe the government lied about the impact of the proposed change.
We have Tim Wilson running around Australia telling pensioners that the Australian Labor Party was going to be coming after their dividend imputation credits.
This wasn't a scare campaign. This was the actual fact. This was the fact of Labor's policy.
Graham Perrott also lashing out at suggestions Labor would introduce a death tax, something Bill Shorten ruled out.
If you're going to actually lie to the Australian people, I think it should be called out.
Also a lie, Bill Shorten says these reports in the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age that he has told his allies he harbours ambitions to return to the top job. The former leader tweeting, "I have and will work hard every day to keep our party united and make the case for Labor under Albo's leadership at the next election."
Do you think that a fish stuck on land wants to get back into water? Of course Bill Shorten would want the leadership back if he can.
What Bill Shorten harbours, like the rest of Labor's team, is a passion to get into government. And the entire team know that we must be united if that is going to be achieved.
Both Bill Shorten and Anthony Albanese insist there's no talk that the former leader wants to topple his successor, and no Labor MPs are putting their name to the suggestion that there is. But in insisting that Bill Shorten has given him full support, Anthony Albanese is also sending a clear message that any internal instability will hand the next election to the coalition. For now, there's more pressing matters on his mind as Anthony Albanese prepares to distribute shadow ministerial portfolios on Sunday. James O'Doherty, Sky News, Canberra.